Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys and you ladies, this literally, and I mean literally, does not work. So we have some breaking news. Andy Dalton has now signed with the Chicago Bears a 1-year, $10 million deal to join the Bears. And I'll have to say this much.
4 picks against Grossman and 2 fumbles. What do you see about the Bears? We shut them down that way?
No, we just the Bears are what we thought they were. What we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in a preseason like it's bull? We played them in the third game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were.
And we let them off the
That's
hook.
why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
That's right. We let them off the hook. So Andy Dalton is out of here. It is bye, Felicia.
It's a disappointed coach.
It's a disappointed coach. It is bye, Felicia. What's up, Brian? How are you doing, man? Brian, we're coming for you, man. We're coming for you, man. How you feel about your quarterback signing? Fitz magic? Oh, snap. All right, so here we are. The Dallas Cowboys. We're sitting on the sidelines. We are just chilling. What's up, Cowboys legend? What's up, man? Boom, boom. My man's ready to start swinging. Well, goodbye, Andy. Appreciate you being here. Happy you got the $10 million. Good luck with the Bears. And I would like to see the Cowboys do something. We signed Ty Nsekhe on the offensive line. Going down Cowboys Nation. Sweet Jones, what's going on? How are you doing? Go Eagles. What's up, Mark? Well, just chilling. I just finished uploading that the Cowboys made a big free agent signing, and that, of course, would be that we signed Ty Nsekhe, journeyman offensive lineman who's played the last 2 years with the Buffalo Bills, played with Washington, and played with Cincinnati, I think. Was it Cincinnati? Can't remember offhand. All good, Mark. Fitz is a cap saver. He's a cap saver, and Fitz gives you like 4 really good games. Is Ty good? Ty is big. Ty is 6'8", 330 pounds. He's better than Steele. He's been in the league since 2012. He's older. Hopefully, he'll never see the field along with Brian McKnight. Hopefully, what we're going to see is we'll see, Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins on the field. Oh, my man, Simba. Simba is actually in high school. You actually should be out of school now. He is actually got accepted while he's in high school to start doing some college work while he's in high school. Dude's a genius. I mean, seriously, it must be because he listens to the Jobu. That's what it is. He just got super smart because he listens to the Jobu Sports Report. Kenny Gibson. Well, we're just breaking the news that Andy Dalton is now
4 picks against Grossman and 2 fumbles. What do you see about the Bears? We shut them down that way?
No, we just the Bears are what we thought they were. What we thought they were.
The Bears are what we thought they were.
We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in a preseason like it's bull? We played them in the third game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Thanks, Coach.
I love that. That's one pissed off coach. Dallas fan 1977. Thank you for that super chat. I'm going to add you over there to the list. The Cowboys, they are what we thought they were. And which is they're not doing much anything. Now, I will say, I don't know if you guys have seen this, the Raiders with Derek Carr. Derek Carr going to have his neck just literally ripped off. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 offensive linemen that were starters gone. Okay? Everyone, all the brothers and Incognito gone. I don't know who's going to be blocking for him, but here's the amazing thing. As I sit here and think about this, we as Cowboy fans, we get a whole lot of grief. about we're not winning this, that, and the other. Didn't John Gruden get a 10-year, $100 million contract and has yet to get a winning season? He's literally destroyed the team, got rid of the best players. Amari Cooper, is doing Pro Bowl work for the Cowboys, got rid of Khalil Mack, and stinks. And yes, we should actually get a compensatory pick for one Andy Dalton, provided, and it looks like, here's the way the compensatory picks work. When you lose free agents and you don't sign ones that are comparable in money, then you end up getting compensatory pick. That's why we got 4, because we act like we broke ass. We don't spend money in free agency. So we got a 3rd, a 4th, a 5th, and a 6th. The most you can get is 4. And the Cowboys got 4. Why? Because they don't spend money on free agents. And at the way it's going right now, it's looking like that as well. I'm not sure how big of one it would be for Andy Dalton. I'm not thinking that it's going to be a 3rd. I think it might be maybe a 4th or a 5th. But we'll have to wait and see, if the Cowboys do anything. Thanks, GOAT. Let's sign Andre Jackson for a cup of coffee. Taylor signed 2. No. Matthew, they need a defensive starter since Deshaun decided not to play. Wanted him as a backup QB. Well, at $10 million, and here's the reality. If we lose Dak, the season's over, okay? Trade Deshaun and draft a new quarterback, not paying $12 million for a backup. Do Cowboys have some patience? Dallas Cowboys or Saints win real good defensive players this year, and believe it in my heart. Well, I'm going to have a video for you guys later because I'm getting the numbers together because, I've been doing this for several years, okay? 2016 was when the Jobu Sports Report took off. The beginning of 2016, I had about 500 subscribers. By October 10th, my birthday, it grew to 1,000, and it's been a steady growth over that time. I did have another channel that was shot down by YouTube because they said I was spamming. Now I do twice the videos, twice as much or twice as many more than I did on that one. And YouTube's good. So I still don't understand why I lost that channel, but it had about 28,000. So I started over on this channel, which was my cooking channel. And now we're up to 35,000 subscribers. So I've been doing this for a long time. And every year I have come up with a player that I say the Dallas Cowboys should go get that guy in free agency. Big Wizzy, what's up? I'm still waiting for my jerk seasoning. Still waiting for it. Let me know where I'll pay for it, okay? I want to do some. Big Wizzy, I'm waiting. Anyway, I've always picked a free agent. I say, go get that guy. Calais Campbell was one of them. When Calais was leaving the Cardinals, I said, go get that guy. I know that guy. That guy will be a stand-up guy. And people said, he's too old. He only gets like 6 or 7 sacks a season. We don't need that guy. Blah, blah, blah. And I kept saying, get Calais Campbell. I screamed it. People were like, dude, are you in love with the guy? He's like, yes, I'm in love with having him on my defensive line. I said, I'm in love with, I want this. We need this. And of course, nope, they didn't sign Calais Campbell. He went to Jacksonville. And amazingly enough, Jacksonville goes to the AFC Championship. And he is runner-up of the year for Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah. You said Tyrod Taylor to the Texans. Did they sign him? Did I miss that? So I had another player in 2017 or 2018. 2018 that I said, go get. I'm going to do that video later because I want all the numbers and all the statistics and stuff there for you guys. Because when you look at it and had they listened to me, because the guy signed a 3-year, $27 million contract. And when I even called Brian Brodus. I said, Brian, if you got any pull with the Dallas Cowboys, tell them to please look at this guy. He's like, I ain't got that kind of pull with them. They ain't going to listen to me. I said, dude, just listen to me. And when you see what I'm going to show you, you're going to go, don't. Because this is the same thing. What's up, Lola? What's up, Lola? What's up, Lola? This is the same thing we're still doing, the same stupid stuff. We are getting value picks, as Stephen Jones says. Value picks. You know, in construction work, when people don't have a lot of money to do a job, what I say is, well, let's do this. It's cost effective. Okay? Let me say it again. It's cost effective if we do boom. And they say, oh, that sounds good. But see, what cost effective is another way to say cheap that doesn't sound cheap. You understand what I'm saying? If I say, well, you know what? How about we just go ahead and just put a little paint over the mold over there, and that's the cheap way to fix it. Or if I say, you know, it would be cost effective if we just painted down here. You say, oh, that sounds a lot better than cheap, right? Nobody wants to hear cheap. So Stephen Jones, instead of saying we're signing cheap guys, we're looking at value players. You know, hey, you know, we're in free agency, but we're looking for value. Stephen Jones, don't tell me value. Just say we're looking for some cheap motherfuckers. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for some guys that ain't going to cost shit. Don't try and sugarcoat and bullshit me. You're looking for cheap guys. We're looking for guys that are cost effective. And all this is bullcrap. From the time they talk, well, Dak Prescott needs to take a team-friendly deal so we have some money to spend on others. Wait. The reason why we got 4 compensatory picks is because we didn't spend money in kind to what we lost. If you take what Dak Prescott has made through his career, including what he's going to be paid this season, he'll have made $60 million in 6 years. That averages only $10 million a year. That's what Andy Dalton is getting paid this year to go to the Bears. $10 million. We haven't spent money on a quarterback. So where's all this money that you've been talking about that we're going to spend on the defense? Because you ain't been doing it for the last 6 years. And you're certainly not doing it now. I wish you would just come out and say, we're just looking for cheap players. We're looking for some warm bodies that we can just plug in and hope that our drafted players will make up for it. Because that's what we do. That's what we do. So congratulations to Andy Dalton, who is now part of the Chicago Bears. And let me do it one more time.
4 picks against Grossman and 2 fumbles. What do you see about the Bears? Shut them down that way?
No, we just the Bears are what we thought they were. What we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a 3rd game in the preseason like it's bull? We played them in the 3rd game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
Crown their ass.
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
All right. And so as some of you guys put it on here because it broke as I was setting this up, Tyrod Taylor has signed with the Houston Texans.
It's a disappointing coach.
Eastside. Harold, are you here? Tyrod Taylor. So that might mean Tyrod Taylor may mean that we're looking at trading Deshaun Watson. That maybe, have I been drinking? No, I should. Look, the bottle's right here. You see it's still full. Eastside, the question is, are you drinking? Because you might want to drink with that dumpster fire you got for a football team. Brian, you're so welcome. Hopefully this move is a move for Russ. Melvin Jones Jr. signs with Jaguars. Jacoby Brissett just signed with the Dolphins 1 minute ago. Okay, so we got all kinds of stuff. So Jacoby Brissett signed with the Dolphins, who's coming off a $21 million backup charge for last year with the Colts. And we got Andy Dalton with the Bears, and Tyrod Taylor, damn. Big Wizzy, I love that. They just ass. Houston is just straight donkey juice. I ain't heard that one before, man. Donkey juice. Oh, man. Eastside. You know what, Eastside, this is for you, man.
Situation requires is a whole lot more. You shut your motherfucking ass up.
Woo, Eastside, you know we love you. All right, so we got all kinds of quarterback news. Let's make sure we got this straight. We got Ryan Fitzpatrick in Washington, Andy Dalton to the Bears, Tyrod Taylor to the Houston Texans, and Jacoby Brissett to the Miami Dolphins. So we've had the great quarterback shuffle. And as we said, only one first rounder. Yes, Joseph, and it looks like it's going to continue to have to be that way too, because it doesn't look like we're using first rounders on there as well. You know, we don't do that with the Cowboys, other than Morris Claiborne, the glass man. Then there's still Sam Darnold out there, who teams have been calling, but nobody's actually signed. So Washington got their man. The Bears got a body. The Texans, who knows what the fuck they're doing. And Miami just kind of has Tyrod Taylor as a backup too. So I don't know. Is Tyrod Taylor, we don't really know, because he started out doing well till he got the needle in the chest and they punctured a lung, and that kind of screwed up his season. He had more bad luck than anything else. Ryan Fitzpatrick, of the quarterbacks, I will say, who will have more success? Andy Dalton is going to a really good team. I don't know that he has a lot of great weapons with the Bears. They got a great defense. The weather's going to be cold, and he's used to playing, though, being in Cincinnati. I'm going to say Ryan Fitzpatrick probably has the best situation, because he's got some weapons there with Washington. He's got a really good coach there, and he's got a great defense that's going to get takeaways. So I look at that one and say Ryan Fitzpatrick may have a good team. I think Miami is going to be coming into a buzzsaw, which will be New England. I think Miami will be that team that comes back down to earth. Trubisky might be our backup. Could be. I did not. 94. Did you? Well, I don't know. Is that your name? 94. Haley Ware Gregory. Because I may have gotten it and not recognized it. Let me look real quick. When did you send it, my man? Let's see. The Byrons. Ray. Oh, Ray, that's a little bit late. Okay, Karen, no reply. Howard. Are you Howard? Oh, no, that's Howard. No, that's Gina. Are you ESPN? No, he's trying to sell me something. Greg became a member. John Short. Cali Cowboys. Fast Signs. I did not. I don't think I did. I don't see anything Haley Ware Gregory on there. Make sure, let me give it to you again. CowboysMark94@gmail. Alex Smith will get fit. Well, the question is, where's Alex Smith going to go? 15 to 20 million a year? Where's he playing? Washington still needs a number one wide receiver. We're good on defense. Who will the boys have when Dak is out? You know what?
Bye, Felicia.
There you go. Bye, Felicia.
Oh, fancy.
1st and 4 for Gallup. Why is everybody always trying to trade Michael Gallup? Leave Michael Gallup. Leave Michael Gallup alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Damn. Everybody's, let's get rid of Michael Gallup. Man, screw y'all. I ain't trying to get rid of Michael Gallup. That's my boy. My second favorite team. See, you're a two-timer? See, I'm sorry. I can't deal with somebody who's got two teams. That just ain't right. Stay off the tequila. My second favorite team, great. We need to get, between trade Michael Gallup, trade Amari Cooper. It's like, dudes, that's the one thing that we got that works, and you want to fuck with it? Don't mess with that. Dak about to make people eat their words this year. I would love that. Yeah, bro, I'm good. Thanks. How are you? Nate. Okay, leave Gallup in the big D. Leave him alone. We need Gallup. All we need is some damn defense. That would be nice. That would be nice. But so far, all the moves pretty much have been made on the offense, with the exception of re-signing Godwin and Antoine Woods. That's all we've done on defense. Only women can root for two teams. If we got Griffin, would be a huge cornerback pickup. Nobody wants Zeke. We all just need to chill out. Okay. Any chance of Brian, stop. Brian, don't make Brian.
Situation requires is Brian. A whole lot more. You shut your mother ass up.
George, Brian, don't be talking about trading my man. And George Kersey, thank you. You're added to our drawing. We'll do a drawing on Friday. Eagles play to lose against Washington. Yeah, you're right. You play to win the game. Hello. Trust me, Mark, the Bears are only 5% of my favorite team. 95% is the boys. Who would you keep in the Cowboys from the remaining free agents? Jordan Lewis and maybe Joe Looney. Richard Sherman is talking to Jacksonville. Big Wizzy, you know me. I'd like to get a big man for the middle. Rebuild the defense. We definitely need some linebackers. Now it makes me wonder if Caesar Alelia. I mispronounced that, sorry. We can't afford Gallup, Amari, and Lamb. Yes, we can. Stop with this stuff that we can't. I'm tired of hearing we can't afford people, because you can do anything you want to, especially in this age of everybody putting on voidable years. Kurt Morgan, I got you. The Cowboys could grab $100 million right now if they wanted to, easily. The fact that you look at what the Saints did with Tyson Hill, they ended up putting 4 voidable years on his contract, which mean absolutely nothing, for $140 million. He won't get a dime of that. But what it did was it allowed them to take the money they owed him this year and spread it out over 4 years. So don't give me this you can't afford. If you deem them the right person, you can afford to do it. Okay? Stop that. The Chicago Bears signed Andy. Yes, that's why we're. My man, Haley, dude. That's why we're here, because Andy Dalton signs with Bears. And we've been on here for 25 minutes. So maybe I've been ahead of ESPN. I don't know. Jerry Jones does this. It's and Jesse, I fall for it every year. You saw Stephen Jones up in there saying, we got Dak Prescott signed now. We got some money. We're going to fix the defense. We're going to go here and get to work. Yeah, they got to work, didn't they? Now maybe they're gonna make a liar out of me. I hope they make a liar out of me, and they come through with some big ass trade or big ass move to do something with the defense. But right now, you lied to me, Stephen Jones. You definitely lied to me. Team building. Zeke Elliott or Amari Cooper, either will be gone soon. You wish, Philadelphia. David Wiley, what's up? Pick coming soon. Thank you, David Wiley. David Wiley, got you covered too. It's a 2-horse race in the NFC East with Dallas and Washington. Cooper is way better than Gallup. I'm with you on that one, Joseph. Gallup does have a lot of drops, but Gallup he's a nice deep threat. But you see, the thing that people don't understand, though, is because you each have these guys, they're better because there's other guys to worry about. Nobody gets double covers. If you take one of those guys and put them on one team by themselves with nobody, Marks, we're dragging we always do. The Gooch. We ain't, the first week the Cowboys always take on free agency. But if you were to take it, it's kind of like Alvin Harper. This is a great example. Alvin Harper looked like a beast when he was at the Cowboys. But when Tampa Bay signed him to be the number one guy, he was ass. The fact that you didn't have, Michael Irvin on the other side, that you didn't have the great running attack and a great quarterback throwing to him, all of a sudden you realize they're not that good. And see, if you take Amari Cooper out of the mix, I guarantee that CeeDee Lamb and Gallup's numbers will drop, as well as any one of those pieces around. So you don't want to mess with that. We need to get Sherman. Sherman is actually talking with the Jags, I believe, right now. I think that's pretty close. Well, Kurt, I'm glad you enjoyed the rack, man. We got more of them that we're building right now, along with cutting boards. Gallup reminds me of Alvin Harper, jump ball guy. Do I think Dallas will get back to its old self or continue to run or be a pocket passer? I actually hope that they become a balanced offense, because ideally, the thing that's crazy is you can look at like Drew Brees' biggest season yardage-wise. They're not winning. You can look at Tony Romo's career. The best season he only had like 3,400 yards, which was 2014, because we had a running game. We had everything going together. It was balanced. You don't want to have to throw for 5,000 yards to win. You want to be able to balance. And you don't want to say, Kurt Morgan, got you too. You don't want Zeke Elliott to have to do, 2,000 yards. Ideally, what you would love to see is Zeke Elliott getting like 1,300 yards, Dak Prescott getting about 4,200. Adrian Dyson. Mark, I really want J.C. Horns in free agency. We all want a lot of guys, but the question is, will the Dallas Cowboys do any of it? And more than likely they won't, because that's just the way the Cowboys are. He did crap. Imagine we actually got somebody that's actually good. Wouldn't that be nice? K is going to be different for the Cowboys this year in free agency. I promise you that it looks like we're going to make room for him with some really good defenders. Somebody sent me, it was a Facebook post, and I can't find anything to back it up. So that's where I sent back to him. I said, this is the only place I've seen this. But it was the Cowboys had been in contact with Patrick Peterson. Anybody else seen that anywhere? I can't find it any place. And do not say Mark Holmes said that we talked to Patrick Peterson. Somebody shared a picture and a link in a Facebook page. So that's where I'm like, I ain't seen it anywhere. If anybody else has seen it, let me know. Is this era team draft a quarterback they can build for the next 4 or 5 years? Cowboys are doing the opposite. Yeah, Philadelphia, dude.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane! Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some fucking windows.
Philadelphia, why don't you go back with your own crappy team? Go mess with your own crappy team, dog. Patrick Surtain being reunited with Diggs would be great. I want Patrick Peterson for our safety only. Raiders release Rooney Hudson. The Raiders have gotten rid of all their offensive. I don't know who they're going to have to block. What did KMT, what did you see on Twitter? Please, if it's real work. Dallas slowly trying to develop a super team by upgrading slowly, very slowly. Andre Jackson got released. Send link, where is it? Dallas making the wrong moves as usual. Surtain's a tad too low for us. I want a burner. Trade Gallup. Stop! Zach, stop! Stop with the trade Gallup. I ain't trading them. Oh, Marcus, okay. I didn't see, like I said, I haven't seen it. Let me see. Oh, boy. I hate to say it, but free agency is putting me to sleep for the Cowboys. Talking about Andy Dalton, Tyrod Taylor, Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, bring me some comp picks. Andre Jackson, this is actually good. Love it. Woozy being lost. There'll be 4 quarterbacks taking the first or 7 picks of the draft. Take that to the bank. Highest graded corner. I don't see anything, at least not in the last 2 hours. Blake Bell re-signed with the Titans. If he did, he posted it quite a while ago. So I'm not seeing it. It hasn't been in the last 5 hours. So if he did, it was before that. This is the best free agency since 2014. I think it's going to be cost-wise. I think you're still going to see a lot of value. Andy Dalton really, Adrian Dyson no one remembers Surtain and Diggs against LSU receivers. No thanks to Surtain. Okay, Adrian, I do not remember that because I don't watch that much college football. But that's me. I'm kind of an NFL guy. Forgive me. We need to be explosive modern-day offense and a defense with hard-nosed badass with a killer thriller mentality. No more Mr. Nice Guys. Amen on that. Who's our backup quarterback right now? Ben DiNucci, and I think Double G will be re-signed. Us Bear fans are so, you know what, Big Booper?
4 picks against Grossman and 2 fumbles. What do you see about the Bears? We shut them down that way?
No, we just the Bears are what we thought they were. What we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a 3rd game in the preseason like it's bull? We played them in the 3rd game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were. Mm-hmm. That's why we took the damn field.
That's right.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
All right, so the Bears are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. All right, I actually have to run because I've got a
disappointed coach.
A 6 o'clock meeting that I have to go to, but I will be back later on. I just wanted to bring you guys that news about Andy Dalton going to the Bears. And, of course, we found out Tyrod Taylor is going to the Texans. I'm sorry, Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, Tyler Taylor is going to the Texans, and Jacoby Brissett is going to Minnesota, and we, of course, have Ryan Fitzpatrick going to Washington. Jeez, there's so much quarterback change. It's crazy. So you need Divine Diablo. Hopefully Tyrod is available. Tyrod Taylor is going to Houston. Should we consider Foles or Trubisky as a backup? Cheers. Take care. All right. Don't worry. I'm going to be back later. And I'm going to give you my argument why the Dallas Cowboys need to do something in free agency. And I'm going to give a great example of what we could have had we taken a dive into free agency. But before I go, I need to do one thing. Just one thing.
Just got another weapon to throw this game. CeeDee Lamb is a weapon in every shape of the word.
I fire Howard. Fucking fire him. Motherfucker! Stupid motherfucker! What an idiot! What an idiot! Dallas has Amari Cooper and Gallup, but we don't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. He's stupid. I fire his ass. I fire his ass. I mean, Howie's got to be stupid. What are you doing? You just let Dallas take him.
All right, you guys. I'll be back later with any other news on the Dallas Cowboys, but don't expect much, man. Time to turn out the lights. This party is over.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end.